What's up, guys? Badger back with another Division video for you guys on the Clear Sky Incursion, right? So about a week ago, I uploaded a video basically showing guys how to approach Clear Sky Incursion, right? How to approach it, basically, meaning that if you don't have good gear or you end up with on a team with randoms, you can suggest this option, or you know, if you just want to go through it without worrying about the explosions. Now, we have guys commenting on that video saying, oh, you don't need to do that. Like, okay, I understand that you guys are the greatest Division players in the world, that you have this fantastic team and this ability to walk through explosions like nothing, but understand this video is for more of players that can't do that, for more players that don't have the gear set or the gear score that you have to complete that task, to be incredible at this mission. And it's like people don't understand what you're actually trying to say when you upload this video. Now understand this, guys, we put hard work and time into our videos. This is not me giving you some BS tutorial or telling you what to do. No, this is me telling you something that you can do. But if you're good enough that you don't have to do it, then shut the fuck up. You don't have to do it. If you're good enough to not do this, then bravo to you. But there are some players that don't have the ability to sit here or the time to play this game 24 hours a day to grind out to get that stuff. Don't you understand that? There are people out there don't have the time to play this game for 24 hours or 8 hours in to get the best of the best gear, to sit here and withstand everything that's going on throughout this mission. Okay, so this is a way for a low-level player, or a player that ends up on a team with randoms, or a player that just doesn't want to sit there and deal with the explosions. Now, it upsets me that people don't it's like they're illiterate. They don't read the description. They just simply watch the video. Oh, you know, I could have beat this mission within 5 minutes without me doing that. Okay, upload a video and show us you doing that, beating the mission within 5 minutes, beating the incursion within 5 minutes. Show us your incredible team that you guys have no struggles. I don't care what mission that you are in, right? Or incursion that you're in. Now understand this, you guys complain about me running down in the subway. A lot of you guys did the exact same thing in the Falcon Lost incursion. Don't you get that? It's the same method. The same thing. The difference is we ran into a subway to not worry about the bombs. But in the Falcon Lost, it's the same crap. You worry about the explosion, so you take your ass downstairs so you don't have to deal with it, so you can have a means of attack and not have to worry about the explosions or the shotgunners or all the chaos that's going on. Now when you got a good team, even the players had good teams and they still did that method. They had a good team and they still went downstairs in the lower half and the Falcon Lost to stay away from the shotgunners, to fight off the shotgunners, to hide from the explosions. And this is the same thing. The same thing. And then a lot of guys complain about me using the Hungry Hog. You know I used the Hungry Hog because it had a bigger mag, which means that I didn't have to reload quick or constantly reload, which is why I used it. So we formed up a plan, and by the way, guys, I only know 3 people in this video. 3 people. Bone Otter is a random. He is a random guy in this video, guys. He is random, and we played this mission fine with him, a random player. He followed everything we did, and mind you, he wasn't even in the chat with us, and he just followed our lead, and we did pretty good with a random player. You don't have to play with random players, but those of you guys that can't play with random players, that just shows you how incredible you are at this video game. That you can't basically do good with randoms. That's terrible. You're not a good player if you can't play with randoms. If you can't play with a random player, then you suck. You suck, which means you have no leadership, which means you can't control a team, which means you can't control the outcome of what happens throughout the course of you playing with a random. Now it just upsets me so much when people just simply stop by your channels and simply hate. Now understand this, guys, we upload these videos for people that don't understand, that need help in completing something, that not pro gamers. Don't you get that? That's what the base of a tutorial is. For a player that doesn't have pro gaming skills, that can't sit here and play a video game for 8 hours. They can't sit here and grind out, which means they probably go to work throughout the day, and then they come home and try to relax on their downtime or spend time with their family. Now mind you, I'm a football player. I play football. I'm a college football player, and I play baseball. Don't you get that? So on my downtime, I game. When I'm not watching film, when I'm not in class or doing homework, I game. I do that because it's a means of relax, to get away from everything else that I love. And this is something that I love. So I don't understand people, yo. Dudes are complaining about me using the Hungry Hog. Dudes are complaining about me running in a subway. It worked. It worked. We're that good. We played with a random that we fought off the shotgunners coming downstairs, the big dude coming out the door. Oh, you're gonna die down there. No, if you die down here, you suck. You suck. This is called close quarter combat. And if you can't close quarter combat, then you suck. So we literally came down here to get away from the explosions, the mortars out there. So we didn't have to deal with none of that BS that came with it. Because also, mind you, we all used our supers to do what we need to do. And we got the boxes in pretty quick. And you don't call that a skill team? We did this with a random. A freaking random. Don't you get that? So those of you guys that simply want to sit here and hate about everything that I did throughout the course of this video, then hey, hate all you want, because frankly I don't give a F about what you say or what you do. If you're good at what you do, then be good at it. If you got a better solution how to do this, then upload the video, because we also beat it without going down in the subway. But us, we don't like dealing with explosions, because you know anything can happen when there's explosions coming into play, especially in an incursion, as you all witnessed throughout the Falcon loss. Yeah, now the Falcon loss is really easy to beat. Now it's really simple, easy. It's like they buffed the crap out of the Falcon loss, including the new gear set that we have. But guess what? That was an old patch. That was an old patch. That was a 1.1 patch. This is the 1.2, which means that this gear set is pretty much a lot better than the 1.1 patch. On top of that, they also nerfed the Sentry. So if we add Sentry, we would have pretty much ran through this mission throughout what? 5 minutes? Now, can you imagine this mission, how it's going to be on challenging mode? I want to see the team that runs through this on challenging mode in under 10 minutes. In under 6 to 8 minutes on top of that. That most of you guys are complaining that you did. Oh, we did this in 6 to 8 minutes. Bravo to you. You did this mission in 6 to 8 minutes. Put a video showing me that you did this in 6 to 8 minutes. Because I saw a video where a guy, or what is his name? Eric's big division guy, big huge channel. It took them 10 to 15 minutes to do this mission. And I watched them do it on live stream. And they had a pretty good team. Yeah, they did it out there outside. But you know, like I said, we don't want to worry about the explosions, because something can always go wrong when you have explosions launching at you out of nowhere. And you guys know how explosions are, especially in the dark zone. An explosion would drop you if you don't have a high toughness. It's either you sacrifice DPS, or you sacrifice your toughness, or you sacrifice your skill. And pretty much you don't want to sacrifice your skill, because you need your skill to get your stuff back, so you can use your freaking overdose, so you can use your sticky bomb. And by the way, guys, as you see, I ran the air burst seeker mine. That's some serious crowd control right there. That shit is underrated. I love that. I use that a lot, especially in the incursion, because it keeps them back. And as you can see throughout the video, once we got our supers back, guys, we ran downstairs and went out there and gave the boss the ass whooping of his life. And then we went back over there, not down in the subway, but we went back to where we started by the ambulance and held them off and whooped their ass some more. The subway is only for us to get our supers back, so we don't have to worry about the BS that comes into play, so we can basically use our med kits wisely. And we was in a confined area. So who cares how you guys beat this? If you have a great team, then you have a great team. But don't sit here and complain on the video saying that you don't have to do that. Just simply upload your video saying how you did, and show us how you did it with no struggles, and you didn't even break a sweat or a tear. Okay? So we did this with a random. That's all I have to say. So those of you guys that enjoy the video, thank you. Those of you guys that don't like the video and have more dysfunctional opinions to say about my playstyle and what my teammates did with a random, then hey, bravo to you. That's how you feel. Your opinion is your opinion. It doesn't matter to me, because hey, it's freedom of speech, right? You have the willpower to say whatever you choose, how you choose, when you choose. So none of that shit bothers me at all. I just had some stuff that I need to get off my chest and let you mofos know. You stupid mofos that don't support my channel, that seem to stop by my channel only to simply hate, that don't even look at the description or read anything in the comment section. So those of you guys that appreciate me, I want to thank you all. Thank you. Love you all that understands where I'm coming from. Thank you. See you guys in a